It popped up as one of the top 100 little places in America or something, so it was quite near the top of when I searched for a little town in America. And then it was really easy to get in touch. So I'm up at the clinic doing the same things that I do at home, so seeing patients, examining them, management plans and things like that. So the actual medicine isn't too different, but it's pretty cool to see how things work, I guess, and the insurance side of it, and just the little differences in the medicine. It's been really good. Everyone's been amazing, so friendly. I haven't come across a provider or anything that I haven't just had an absolute ball with. So I think one of the coolest things I've done here was get involved with robotic surgery. So we do have the Da Vinci robot back home, but in the private hospital, so we don't really get much interaction with them. But here I was able to kind of look at it and have a wee play with it and watch it in use, so that was a really cool experience. We flew over Laramie Peak last weekend or so. That was peaceful.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh yeah, true.
Crazy Horse Monument. We spent a weekend in Rapid City, and we also spent a weekend in Denver. So back home, baseball isn't a big deal, whereas here you had 5 games against the same team in consecutive days and sold the stadium out every single time. And that was remarkable. So we went to see the Rockies win, we went to see the Colorado Rapids football team win, which was wonderful. Saw a play at the Ellie Corkin Opera House, and really just had a great time exploring. For us it's different because we look at a 3-hour drive as being a big deal, simply because you can get from one place to the other, being such a small country in a relatively small amount of time, whereas here you have to drive for quite a while to get to anywhere. And so Americans don't seem to have an issue with that. They have a different perspective. So us getting in the car to drive out to Mount Rushmore for 2.5 hours, well, back home we'd be going into a hotel after that and staying the night and going to the next place the next day, not continuing to drive around. So
I think that's another difference. Everything is sort of bigger here, so bigger states, bigger cars, like facilities are all bigger than at home, which is quite interesting. Especially like here in Douglas when there's 6,000 people or whatever, and you've got this amazing hospital that does robotic surgery. It kind of blew my mind when I learned about it. I love it.
It was a lot like home. We're both from relatively small towns, bigger than Douglas, sure, but in a rural setting. So it was really nice to go to a place which had friendly people, no rush hour traffic to speak of. Although last night we saw 10 cars lined up at the lights.
It's a big deal.
It was a big deal. But we have really fallen in love with the place.
I think that's the biggest thing, is that it was really, like, everyone was really friendly. Even when we first got here, they were all having conversations with us and things, which was really pretty cool.
But a great thing about Douglas we've found is it's got a great community spirit. And so quite often they'll hold community events. The Jackalope Days are a good example, movie nights at the Railway Interpretive Centre, and other things like that, where it gives not only the public a chance to spend time with each other, but it also gave us an opportunity to spend time with everyday people, which again ties back in with what our intent was coming here, to get to know what small town America is really like.
Definitely, we'll definitely be back here. We've absolutely loved it.